All right, we got Furiosa, and I watched the one 3 months ago, and it was in 4K, and I was very happy. It had subtitles. Well, did it? I don't know. They've at least added subtitles since then. Now, trailer 2, we got fucking 4K. We got fucking 4K. No subtitles, though. They hate deaf people, and they just started hating deaf people. So thank you, Warner Brothers, as I am not a member of the deaf community, so I don't care about anybody else. Oh, wait, does this have subtitles? It didn't say so. New 4K? Maybe the new is bumping out the subtitles thing.
Furiosa!
English, United States. Thank you. What was it again? Warner Brothers Pictures. Thank you, Warner Brothers Pictures. If Warner Brothers is uploading in 4K, how come Max isn't uploading in 4K? Aren't you the same parent company? You are. Ah, whatever. Whatever.
We've come too far.
It's fun.
Furiosa! They took Furiosa!
Mastermind is a strong word. And that's what I would be saying if I hadn't watched Happy Feet, but I'm a Happy Feet enjoyer, so I gotta agree. That's a good shot. I like long shots. I like shots with space. You can get a sense for the environment. I like things that you can soak in a bit.
As a child, my world was forever changed. My mother was magnificent.
Is it weird that I recognized her? What's her name? From her forehead? I was like, as soon as we show the forehead shot, I'm like, I know exactly who. Yeah, Anya. As soon as we see that, I'm like, I know exactly who you are.
My mother was magnificent.
Very distinct. Very distinct forehead.
And he took it all from me.
That beard is hilarious. Is that Chris Hemsworth? Who is this?
Who do we have here?
She's from a place of abundance. This is our destiny.
This seems fun.
My childhood. My mother. I want.
Ah! She's got some spittle.
I want them back.
Okay.
I want.
Is this half blackface? Is this just 30% blackface? Are we going to tolerate this kind of disrespect? Hashtag cancel the internet.
Them back.
Whatever you have to do.
See, that looked fun too. The effects do look more polished than trailer one. And although there is a sense of like, okay, I can tell it's CG, it's not like they didn't use CG in the first movie. And theoretically, hopefully, there's no pressure to like push this out for a specific release date, and they can get this as polished as possible before it's out. That's the ideal scenario.
However long it takes. Promise you'll find your way home.
Wait. I just wonder what they're going to do that's not just the first one again. But, you know, I guess it's been long enough. What, 10 years? Jesus. Mad Max was 2014.
Protect agreement.
By first one, obviously, I mean the remake. Sometimes people think that if I don't mention an older thing that I haven't seen it, but that's not necessarily the case, even though there's a lot of older things that I haven't seen.
It's time to
But I have to make sure I mention that, otherwise people will think that I haven't seen it. This is funny. I don't know what that's for. I don't remember that from the previous movie. Well, I would have to rewatch the other movies. I know I wasn't huge into like the original trilogy. I think I watched all three. I like the teeth here. That's kind of fun. This goop pack here is kind of fun. This is a fun shot, but also kind of... Did we not have something on a conveyor belt up in this exact location in the previous movie? I don't know. I guess that's not a conveyor belt. We had something like that. I don't remember.
Where are you going?
I swear that was like near the beginning.
There is no hope!
If you find him, he's...
The music is kind of fun. We'll see exactly what it's like in the movie, I guess, but...
mine.
Vengeance? I like how there's a period there. Yeah, this is another one of those situations where trailers are just such a different they're such a different piece than the film itself that it's difficult to gauge exactly what the flow and the tone and the pacing of the film will be like just by a trailer, because trailers are just like fucking, here's the best shots, or not even necessarily that, but like here's the marketing, here's what we're deciding you should be able to see based on a lot of focus groups, and it's all cut together very differently, and the music might not be the same, etc., etc. The best trailer I've seen, I don't remember, or I don't have an answer off the top of my head, but some of my favorite trailers are ones that accurately represent the tone and the pacing of the film. That's what I like the most. I think the trailer that I have the most fond memory of like being hyped for something, like super excited about something, was probably The White Ribbon. I think I watched that trailer fucking like 40 times. Maybe let's watch that trailer after this. But Michelle Haneke, favorite director. I did read that he has control over his trailers. So that would be why.
There will always be war. But
unfortunately, the directors don't often make the trailers. Great example is the original trailer for There Will Be Blood, which I don't even know if you can find right now, but it was essentially Paul Thomas Anderson dropped the trailer on the internet himself in like 2007, maybe 2006. He dropped the trailer on whatever platforms existed. I guess YouTube technically existed at the time. And he did it without permission of the studio. And they were kind of just like, well, I guess people are excited for it, so why not? But the trailer of There Will Be Blood, where it's just like this weird fucking music, and the music is from the score of the actual film, and it's fucking weird and distinct and unique. Incredible score by Johnny Greenwood. And you get like this really long take of Daniel Plainview being just like a fucking sociopathic weirdo, interesting character. And that's exactly the movie, right? It's you get the soundtrack from the movie, you get the tone of the movie, and you get what's interesting about the movie in the trailer. Most trailers, I don't feel like we get that, which is unfortunate, because it's a completely the marketing team, the trailer team. These are entirely different teams than the director, the actual filmmakers.
Get home. Furiosa fought the world.
Robot hand.
World.
I love that shot. I know it's this shot has been done a bunch of times in Mad Max films and other films, but I like this type of shot a lot. There's something fun and satisfying about it. It's very satisfying, especially because there's a lot of shit directors that will do it in such an artificial way where it's like, oh, you just had someone stand still. Like, people are going to hate me for using this as an example, but like Speed Racer, I know it's a part of the style. It's not supposed to feel real, but there's other things. Like, I'm just going to imagine Baz Luhrmann's probably done it or something. I like the shake and the implication of like the genuine movement of the camera. Yeah, like I like that it's imperfect. It brings a lot of authenticity and personality to it. Yeah, it's cool, and it's like kind of sped up too. Like there's instances where speeding things up does work for that kind of effect because it brings you back into the, I guess, how do I describe this? It's kind of like adding like motion blur to animation where it's like, okay, these are things that you're like accustomed to when you've seen certain things that aren't completely artificial. Like we have no idea how much of this shot is digital or how much even of the camera movement is digital, but it's sold in a way where however they filmed it, where it provides that sense of authenticity.
Remember me?
Oh shit! She gonna have robot voice? Okay, that's interesting. Memorial Day weekend, May 24th. IMAX? IMAX. Okay, I'm cautiously hyped. As in, I'm more excited from this trailer than I was from the first trailer. And who knows, maybe I'll rewatch the first Mad Max. Who's sexier, Scar or Shere Khan? What the fuck do you think my answer is going to be? What? Are you new?
Hey, it's Olivia. Thank you for watching as usual. It's May 2024, so let me list off my wonderful $5 and up patrons. Michael Bradley, Wet Shrunhole, Jordan A, Sam3824, Clarice Carlson, Nico Fuentes, Joel999, Speak of the Joker, Lobsterite, Mayro Geek, Mead Marmalade, Silverwind, Toby White, Skanadon, Happy the Knife, Coolest Shirt, www.openclassactions.com, Emil Blank, June the Kinslayer, T King, Sliv88, Electricus, and Ordinary Bad Gamer, Yup, the Super One Player, Zachary Kane, Monkshood, Psychosis, Gabriel Herrera, and Lemonade Warriors participating in the hit game Among Us and is considered the encroacher. Fucked up on Gabriel Herrera. Oh well. Thank you for all the support. It means the world to me. Take care.